Hey everybody, my name is Rudolftheclown, and today I'm going to be doing a few things. I'm just going to be running through my characters and what race they are. And I've got to say a few things before we start. First of all, I'd like to apologise for the quality. I was using Hypercam, which definitely isn't the best screen recording software. I'd also like to say this was recorded before I'm doing the narration, so it might be a little out, and I don't really know how long I'm on particular things for. And that's about it. And this is just a journal entry. It's not really something that I'm expecting people to watch. But however, feel free to comment back, say what you think, and tell me if I should do particular race of classes. Now let's get started. This is Cragrock. He's my Orc warrior. He's a prot warrior, which means he's the tanking style. I really enjoy tanking, and because of that, I'm going to be creating another character that's tanking, and I'll probably make a few more because I really enjoy tanking. It's a leadership kind of thing. This is the only character that I've played entirely by myself. Everything else has been done through a recruit friend service. So I definitely have had a boost, and I'm definitely, getting some extra effort. This is Misore. This is my arcane mage. However, I plan to soon just transform her into a frost mage, because arcane mage is less than frost mage. I play this with friend A, who was the one who recruited me. This is Usumi. He's my main. He's a blood elf rogue, combat rogue. I've never really thought of going subtlety. I just like combat. It's a more easy style. However, I know subtlety is the greater than specialization. Sorry, I can't speak. I did play this with friend A, who recruited me, and this was my first character I created. I played with a troll shaman. And my friend still hasn't touched his troll shaman since we reached level 80. This is Takamo. This is what I play with friend B, who I recruited in the recruiter friend offer. He's a Pandaren Brewmaster monk, which is another tanking style. So it's the one that throws barrels and attracts threat. It's really fun to play. It's definitely more fun than my prot warrior. However, prot warrior is more powerful, so it's kind of easier. Like I say, I don't exactly know when these are running, so I'll quickly see the date. This was recorded on the 14th of February 2013, however today is the 17th, so since then my levels have gone up. I think the only thing that's changed is Cragrock's gone up to 62. This is Tadil, a level, Blood Elf Hunter that I just play when I'm bored. It's just because I enjoy playing Hunter. This is Usumi, however he's become a Death Knight because I thought it'd be fun to recreate my character and then make him a Death Knight and just play a Death Knight, to be honest, because Death Knights are fun. He's a Blood Death Knight. However, I think I might make him an Unholy because I'm thinking of just deleting him and putting him on a new server. We'll look into Ragnaros. Here is Usumi once more. However, he's on a PvP server because I do enjoy PvP. However, I don't want to have to do PvP. So if I'm in the mood of PvP, I'll play on that one. But however, if I'm not, I'll just play on a different character. This is Silvermoon. This is my Alliance server, and this is Misaki, my Alliance main. As you can see, she's still level 1. I haven't really touched her apart from setting up the UI and all my add-ons, but I plan to make her a tanking paladin because, like I say, I really enjoy tanking, and I do want a tanking main on at least one of my servers, so this would be my Alliance server. Dreanor is my Horde server. I've actually had characters on this server before. I had like a level 30 Night Elf Priest, but that was about the highest. Everything else was about level 20 or lower. So I just kind of got rid of them all and had like a fresh start kind of thing. So, let me think, what do I need to say? Yeah, I'm going to go into Usumi in a bit, just to show off the kind of things I've got. I've been doing a lot more PvP recently, however, I've only just kind of started. And at the minute, I'm looking to get some Justice points, some gold, and some honor points in order to buy some heirlooms to create a new character. I'll be creating a Retribution Paladin on this Dreanor server, and I think I'm going to name him Tala, because in case you didn't know, all the characters' names are actually named off characters from anime, which I've just enjoyed. However, the little play on words. So, for example, Usumi is actually based on Usui, so from Kaichi wa Maid-sama. However, that's a totally different topic entirely, but it's just something I've done. Now, it takes a while to load up my World of Warcraft because I'm currently reinstalling it. It's almost done though, because I don't really just wait for it to install. I just kind of play with the unoptimal solution. But I'm waiting for it now, and that's what I'm doing. And this is what I'm doing while I wait. so it takes a while to load. Plus I have a lot of add-ons and a pretty complex UI. Just let me get a breather real quick. Yeah, I use the OUF Diablo UI. It makes your game look like Diablo's UI, and I just think it looks better. It's actually it's actually a lot more practical. I don't know if on the 14th I had it changed to where my icons were all bigger, because if I didn't, then the icons are really small, and it's not that great. Yeah, this is when the icons were small. They're much bigger now. They're actually on a scale of 1, which is just how big they regularly are. And I use this UI on all my characters because it's more efficient, it looks nicer. And that map in the corner, that's not part of the UI, that's just part of a different add-on called Sexy Map. As you can see, I'm showing you my mounts because I'm a bit of a mount collector. I have all the racial mounts. I have the Swift White Hawk Strider, which is impressive to me. There's the Woolly Mammoth. I do love the Hawk Striders, so I really tried to get that Swift White Hawk Strider, and it's what I ride on my Blood Elf. What I'm not going to do is get a special mount for each race, so my White Hawk Strider for my Blood Elf, I'll get Riverdane's Death Charger for my Undead. And I have a few other mismatched things. I have the Albino Drake and everything. Just let me get another breather. I'm covering on PvP because I think I just came out of Battleground. Battlegrounds are fun, but it's not something I do every day, and dungeons are more my thing. However, I'm starting to get sick of them because I've done them all 7 times. So, I still need to buy the Black War Kodo and the Black War Wolf, but I'm going to save up, obviously, until I get all those heirlooms and everything I need to get my Paladin started, because my Paladin is what I plan to be running through extremely quickly. I plan to start it and have it finished in a playtime of probably just under... between 2 and 3 days, because obviously I'm not that much of an experienced player. As you can see, I do have a Zygo guide, which is basically a leveling guide. It tells me where to go, when to change area and everything. So it does make leveling a lot faster. I definitely recommend it. As you can see, I've shown off my plate UI here. This is part of the Diablo thing. However, I also use tidy plates. It just looks nicer in general. So I'm running around in my Swift White Hawk Strider because I love throwing the thing off. As you can see, I don't have great gear. It's actually all just heroic or less gear, because I haven't been doing my heroics. I'm kind of working on other characters in a minute, but I'm really not in the mood to play Cragrock because of Outlands. I hate Outlands so much. Anyway, my name has been Rudolphtheclown. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.